True elegance is not defined by the frequency of your salon visits or the exorbitant price tag of your styling arsenal, but rather by the intelligence of your architectural choices. When we approach hair design for the woman over 50 through the lens of budget-wise luxury, we are essentially looking for investment cuts that offer the highest return on capital styles that maintain their structural integrity for months rather than weeks and require minimal product intervention to look polished. The misconception that looking expensive requires a high-maintenance routine is a fallacy that the beauty industry perpetuates to sell serums and sprays. In reality, the most sophisticated aesthetic is one of effortless precision where the geometry of the haircut does the heavy lifting, allowing you to bypass the daily struggle with heated tools that degrade your keratin integrity. We are dismantling the standard advice today to focus on strategic density, the physics of hair movement, and the geometry of growth patterns. By aligning your haircut with your specific hair texture, whether it is fine, coarse, wavy, or silver, you effectively reduce the need for corrective styling products, thereby saving a fortune while projecting an image of old money sophistication. This is about working smarter with your natural biology to achieve a silhouette that looks freshly styled even when you have simply air-dried it. Let us examine the technical blueprints for the most elegant, cost-effective, and rejuvenating cuts tailored to your unique hair type. For those navigating the challenges of fine or thinning hair, which is a common biological shift as estrogen levels fluctuate, the ultimate strategy for budget-wise luxury is the preservation of density through the architectural principle of the blunt cut. The primary mistake many make is attempting to induce volume through excessive layering, which ironically compromises the perimeter weight, making the ends appear straggly and requiring expensive volumizing mouses and texturizing sprays to hide the transparency of the hair shaft. A precision one-length cut, sitting elegantly at the collarbone or just above the shoulders, acts as an instant thickener. By keeping the waistline solid and uncompromised, we create a visual illusion of abundance and health without the need for extensions or thickening fibers. From a financial perspective, this cut is the pinnacle of efficiency because it reduces the surface area susceptible to mechanical damage. Fine hair is structurally more fragile with a smaller cortex diameter, meaning it splits faster when subjected to the friction of round brushes and blow dryers. A blunt cut allows you to adopt a wash and wear philosophy. The weight of the hair pulls it straight, reducing the need for heat styling, which in turn preserves the lipid barrier and natural shine. Furthermore, this style grows out seamlessly. Unlike a pixie or a heavily layered shag that loses its shape after 4 weeks, a blunt bob maintains its sophisticated silhouette as it lengthens, allowing you to stretch the time between salon appointments to 12 or even 16 weeks. You are essentially paying for a cut that evolves rather than expires. To elevate this look without spending money, focus on the parting. A deep side part creates a natural root lift that mimics the effect of a salon blowout without the cost. This is the epitome of minimalism, removing the unnecessary layers to reveal a curtain of healthy, reflective keratin that signals luxury through its pristine condition rather than its complexity. It is a style that respects the delicate biology of fine hair while strictly adhering to a budget-conscious philosophy, by eliminating the need for restorative treatments caused by heat damage and over-manipulation. Women endowed with thick, coarse, or wiry textures often struggle with the triangle effect, where the hair expands horizontally at the ends, creating an unflattering, heavy silhouette that drags down the facial features. The conventional solution has been expensive keratin treatments or aggressive thinning shears that leave the hair frizzy and prone to breakage. The budget-wise luxury solution, however, lies in the internal graduation or the softly graduated lob-long bob. This technique is distinct because the layering is invisible to the naked eye. The stylist removes weight from the interior mid-shaft rather than chopping into the visible surface layers. This collapses the bulk without sacrificing the polished, expensive look of the cuticle surface. From a budgetary standpoint, this is transformative because it drastically reduces drying time, often by half. When you calculate the electricity costs and, more importantly, the sheer time investment over a year, the savings are substantial. Furthermore, Coarse hair tends to be drier due to the difficulty sebum has in traveling down the spiral or thick shaft. By utilizing a cut that debulks the interior, you allow for better airflow and product distribution, meaning you can use less conditioner and leave-in treatments to achieve saturation. This style is designed to leverage the hair's natural weight to settle into a sleek shape without the need for a flat iron, which is the enemy of budget-conscious hair care due to the thermal damage it inflicts, necessitating costly repair masks. The graduated lob sits slightly shorter in the back and angles forward, utilizing gravity to frame the face and jawline, providing a lifting effect that acts as a non-surgical facelift. Because the shape relies on the internal structure rather than the external perimeter, it is incredibly forgiving as it grows out. You avoid the awkward in-between stages that usually force a salon visit, allowing you to maintain an air of effortless luxury for months. The focus here is on texture management through geometry, turning a potentially unruly mane into a controlled, sophisticated accessory that implies you have a personal stylist on call, when in reality, you simply have a superior, low-maintenance cut. For women over 50 with wavy or curly textures, the battle has often been against the curl, trying to force it into submission with expensive straightening treatments. The budget-wise luxury approach flips this narrative entirely by embracing the contoured shag. This is not the messy, unkempt shag of the 1970s, but a refined, hyper-intentional layering system that follows the C-shape of your natural curl pattern. By cutting the hair dry, which is a crucial requirement you must demand from your stylist, we ensure that the shrinkage is accounted for, creating a shape that looks perfect the moment you step out of the shower. The economic brilliance of this cut lies in the elimination of heat tools. When the layers are cut to support the curl rather than fight it, you unlock the ability to air dry exclusively. This preserves the moisture balance of the hair, preventing the brittleness that plagues aging curly hair and saving you from investing in high-end bond-building products like Olaplex or K18. The contoured shag utilizes face-framing tendrils to soften the aging features, diffusing light around the cheekbones and eyes, acting as a soft focus lens. Furthermore, this style is the champion of longevity. Because curls grow in spirals, the differentiation between layers becomes less obvious as they lengthen compared to straight hair. A well-executed curly shag can look intentional and stylish for up to 6 months without a trim. You are effectively reducing your annual salon expenditure by half or more. The luxury element comes from the definition and hydration of the curls. By stopping the heat damage, your curls become glossy and defined naturally. Instead of a cupboard full of fighting agents, you only need a simple, budget-friendly hydration cream. This cut transforms your texture from a liability into your greatest asset, projecting an image of artistic confidence and freedom that is synonymous with the modern ageless woman who dictates her own style rules, rather than succumbing to the high-maintenance demands of straight hair normativity. Transitioning to silver or embracing full gray is the ultimate power move in the realm of ageless elegance, but the texture of gray hair, often wiry, rebellious, and lacking melanin, requires a specific structural approach to avoid looking aged. The solution is the architectural pixie. This is not a generic shortcut, it is a sculpted style that relies on sharp, defined perimeters and disconnected lengths to create a modern, edgy aesthetic. From a budget-wise luxury perspective, this is the most financially liberating choice a woman can make because it completely eliminates the monthly root tax, the endless cycle of dyeing and touching up roots which costs thousands annually. By reallocating that budget, you can afford superior precision cuts, even if they are more frequent every 6-8 weeks, and still come out ahead financially compared to the cost of color maintenance. The architectural pixie works with the coarser texture of gray hair rather than against it. The stiffness of the strands provides the volume and lift that soft, pigmented hair struggles to achieve. This means you need zero hairspray or stiffening gels. The cut itself holds the style. Furthermore, silver hair reflects light differently. A short, precision cut removes the older, duller ends, leaving only the freshest, most reflective hair near the scalp, creating a natural halo effect that illuminates the complexion. This brightness often reduces the need for heavy makeup or concealers, offering another layer of savings. We recommend keeping the nape tight and the crown textured. This creates a vertical line that elongates the neck and lifts the face visually. It is a bold, confident declaration that says you have nothing to hide. While it requires regular trims to maintain the geometry, the total elimination of color correction, toning shampoos and damage repair masks makes it an incredibly astute financial decision that projects high-end, avant-garde sophistication. Ultimately, the most elegant haircut is one that serves your life, not one that you are enslaved to serve. By choosing a style grounded in the geometry of your unique hair type, you are making a savvy economic decision that compounds over time. You are trading the fleeting satisfaction of expensive products for the enduring value of structural precision. This is the essence of budget-wise luxury, allocating resources where they truly matter, the foundation, so that the daily maintenance becomes effortless and virtually cost-free. Remember, a woman with a perfect cut needs no accessories. Her hair is the jewel. Review your current style against these architectural principles and ask yourself if your hair is working for you, or if you are working for it. Until next time, maintain your standards high and your maintenance low.